Okay, so this session is about the new program that we've got for Skills at Sanders Learning Centre, and Keith will just go through his history in the pump industry.
Okay, well, I've been in the pump industry for more than 50 years, Gabrielle. I started back in the UK when I went on a training program to an old British pump manufacturer by the name of Mather and Platt. That was in 1972, in January 1972, so just a little bit over 50 years ago. I don't know whether you know, but Mather and Platt originally owned Kelly and Lewis pumps in Springvale. And later on in my career, I joined Kelly and Lewis to be their regional manager in Southeast Asia, based in Singapore. And I spent 5 years with them in Singapore before they invited me to come to Australia and bring my family over. And we came to Australia in 1981. I worked for a number of other Australian pump companies, which included Thomson Spire and Jackson, Ajax Pumps, who later became KSB Ajax in Australia. And then I spent 4 years in Hong Kong and Shanghai managing a KSB joint venture in Shanghai. So that lasted until 1997, when I came back to Australia. And when I came back to Australia, I started my own consultancy business. And I've been doing various assignments in that period, but always in the pump industry. I've also been quite heavily involved in the Pump Industry Association, PIA, and I first had an appointment to the council back in 1984, when it was called the Australian Pump Manufacturers Association. But I've been involved with them for quite an extended period of time, serving as president for 2 years in the period 2008 to 2010. And shortly after that, I was made a life member. So since the year 2000, I've been running pump training courses in conjunction with an old colleague of mine, Fred Van Ross. But apart from that, I've been involved in, as I said to you, several working committees for ABCB, for E3, and I also did some work with ERA, which is the association that looks after the air conditioning industry. So it's always been in a technical level, and I've got obviously a fair amount of experience in pump applications and so on.